Shadowheart trails off and glances around at the party. She turns back to you, mildly surprised you're still there.
I thought you might have wanted to mingle with the others. That's so. I won't pretend I'm not surprised. We haven't always seen eye to eye, after all. Oh, you do you? I'm not some dewy-eyed tiefling maiden you just saved. You'll need to do a lot more legwork before I commit to any hip work.
If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. You did? Please. She'd want her sister to have it. You? What? Fine. I hope you choke on it.
He can afford it. He's got one less mouth to feed now.
Wow. I mean... wow.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed by your selflessness.
Allow me to apologize on Shadowheart's behalf, sir. Her lack of tact is a burden to us all.
Go ahead. I'm sure you're in need of a little penance. Would you have joined up with him if you'd known he'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
That's it, dear one! Let Loviata hear you!
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
You are doing so well! Do not give in now!
Don't wear him out entirely, priest. I might have use for him yet.
With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free.
Careful. In future, you can't just stick your hand in every strange hole you come across.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? That is a good one. Though, I wonder if they'll believe it. You and me against all those Cambions. And I actually managed to land a hit with my sacred flame. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word.
Why must the dead three be so obvious and ugly with their decor? Blood and bones, bones and blood. Pointy nonsense. At least Shah had some panache.
As did Mystra's home on Elysium. Her ribbed vaults and buttresses created a magic entirely of their own. Not to mention her pleasure domes.
Pleasure dome.
It's a perfectly legitimate architectural feature.
Why are you looking at that dead spider coquettishly? What the... You can't just go around licking things, you know. Honestly, what did you think was going to happen? You'd develop a taste for it?
Suppose I turn. What would you do? Huh. And I'd chase you as fast as my tentacles could carry me. You're funny. I couldn't help but overhear... Well, all right, I could have helped, but didn't. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant? Ha! Adorable. But your timing is awful. What were you two talking about? You and Gale. Wrong. Your business is mine. We're entwined, thanks to this. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hope so. Good night.
Call me Lae'zel.
Fool. No point in showing the beast kindness. It'll still bite you in the end.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
Don't worry. I wouldn't hesitate. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor. But if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
What's your game, exactly? A Selûnite bearing gifts sounds like a trick if I ever heard one. Easily done. How am I ever going to explain this in my prayers? Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
My special assistant. Come on up.
Are you quite sure you have a friend called Shadowheart? Not an enemy?
Oh, my heart!
I'd advise you find someone to taste your food from now on. Another doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
Oh, before you go, how does a red dragon plan their day? They don't. They just wing it. Sorry. My father's got years of terrible jokes stocked up that he never got to tell me when I was younger, but lucky for him, I've never heard them. And seemingly, I am easily amused. As if you'd have me any other way. I know. I would have been an open book to you in no time. But don't pretend you didn't like the mystery. Go on. You've got mingling to do. I'll work on my punchlines some more. My, you'll make the others jealous if you spend much more time with me. Not with that sort of attitude, I don't. Fine. If it gets you to crack a smile. Let me see. Oh, what did the amorous boar say to the sow? Ha, not quite. Fancy, but oink? Oh, come on, you loved it. I'll wager I'll overhear you telling that to someone else before the night is out. Why, thank you.
Everything sounds good when I say it. What the hells does that mean? Very well. I may be a hater and a gatekeeper, but I'm also God's favorite princess and the most interesting girl in the world. Mad as a sack of shaken geese, clearly. No wonder they got rid of her. Hells. Why can't I just have normal, boring companions?
Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart.
Do I know you? I like to be on a first-name basis before I give someone a thrashing, ideally.
My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Hand me the netherstones and we will rule as one.
Good idea. And let's trust the fox to safeguard the chicken coop while we're at it. Pretty tune. You're better with your mouth than I would have figured. An empty box. If I were a cat, this would be a great find. More the drowning! And the things that could be hiding underwater, and the drowning, and the cold. Did I mention the drowning? I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. And make sandcastles.
Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
We're bound together.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
Purple scene, you donkey. What do I say? Melon? Donkey? Sunrise? Whichever words will get you to leave me out of this.
Nobody's ever given me anything before. What do I owe you in return? But kind sir, I am but a humble cleric. All I have belongs to my goddess.
Wonderful. Now I'm splattered like a sloppy butcher.
Ah, sitting. Such an engaging activity.
I would never. I'd trust this gas bag about as far as I can throw him, which isn't far. But perhaps better to play along for now.
I sincerely hope you never find employment as an executioner.
I want to share it all with you, if you're willing. A better offer. You're lucky you're handsome, and that I know you're joking. With a little bit of spittle, chew your victuals, then play skittles. Congratulations, I think I've sprained my tongue. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking! They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. Ahem. No, you shall not. I'd hate to reward a kind gesture by breaking your fingers. Give me some time. I'll see if there's a way I can make it up to you.